There are folks who have been doing disciple groups already. It's been exciting to see what God has done in and through them, and I feel they even speak from experience. So let me just kick off the time in prayer, and we'll get started. Lord, I thank you for getting...
I've been to like a training like this before. Last year during the summer, or I think it was in the fall, a couple people went to. Okay, so it's like, I guess 50%-ish. And I'm sure many of you guys have probably been doing discipleship groups for the last year, maybe even more. And I guess kind of the point of this time, I think of this whole idea of reproducing discipleship a little bit like almost like playing a guitar, and in the sense that when you put new strings on a guitar and you start playing it and using it, they start to go out of tune. Like you could be playing it perfectly fine, and that's just naturally, that's what happens. It goes out of tune after a while, and you have to go back and retune it. And that's kind of my thought how this time will work. I know last year I was working hard doing discipleship groups, working, and by the end of the year, to be honest, I felt like I was a little out of tune, like I had lost sight of a couple of little maybe details of reproducing discipleship, and thankfully this past summer had the chance to kind of be retuned on some of these principles and concepts. And so I'm hoping, like, even if you guys are, I'm sure there's T4T experts out there, that maybe there's just like a little bit of retuning that can go on this morning. Some of you guys, our goal is to give maybe a comprehensive enough explanation of these principles that even if you don't know anything about it, you should be fine walking out of here and feel comfortable to start a discipleship group of your own. So kind of talking to two audiences here. You guys, just to give you guys a heads up, we want to be using your time valuably. We really do appreciate you guys' heart waking up early and devoting this time to learning about disciple making. Maybe the greatest encouragement we could start with or offer is just that this stuff works. You know, like this is a biblical model for reproducing discipleship. I'm convinced this is what Jesus had in mind for discipleship, is that it would be reproductive. And so I thought it'd be cool, rather than just having me say that and claim that, to bring up some real life examples, some close to home people whose lives have been changed by disciple groups and by reproducing discipleship. So I was going to have Nelson come up. Nelson's been in a disciple group with Lavery for the last year, I think. And I'll have Nelson share just kind of how he feels. His life has changed, his vision of discipleship has changed. So I'll let Nelson do the talking.
All right. Nelson. Disciple groups, it's hard to describe, really. I really like Michael's, I guess, example of like guitar being tuned, and that's really how it is. Before I started being discipled by Mike, I wasn't, I guess, really a Christian. I wasn't really sure I believed, and I never really went to church. And I met Mike at a volleyball game that I guess their home group was doing, and being discipled by Mike over almost a year, I feel like it's really matured me in my walk with God, and it's really shown me how to, I guess, reach out to others. Mike has really trained me really well, and God's done a lot of work through him to really bring me closer to Him and to really, I guess, realize what I want to do, whether that is, I guess, missionary work or ministry or even, I guess, outreaching out in the workplace. I'm still not quite sure what that is yet, but I feel like being discipled by Mike has really, I guess, like I said, it's really matured me and fine-tuned my beliefs and just other aspects of my faith. And before I really listened to Mike, like I thought going out there and evangelizing and just sharing the gospel, I thought it was really weird, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that. And I remember the first time Mike asked me, like at first I was just like, no. I didn't say anything. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it, but I was like, I don't want to do this. But after being out there for the first time, like, you know, it was really awesome, and it really opened my eyes to how important it really was. So being sick by Mike, he necessarily got to allow work through him to really mature me in my walk with God.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I don't know if you guys caught that. Nelson's saying he's been a Christian for like a year and already involved in the Great Commission, already sharing his faith, was a part of Link this last summer. And I think that's what's so huge about this whole reproducing discipleship is it just raises expectations and it gets Christians mobilized, sharing the gospel. I think Kylie was going to share as well. Kylie's been a part of the disciple group with Emily for a little while, and so I'll have kind of Kylie share how she feels she's been impacted by the disciple group.
Hi guys, I'm Kylie. Yeah, like Michael said, I was in a disciple group last year, and still am, with Emily and this other girl named Emily and Zatis. And it was just been so awesome to just be in a disciple group like that with a couple other girls. And it's just, I've seen so much how God's been working through all our lives through it. When we first started, we didn't even, Emily and I knew each other, but Zatis and Emily, we didn't know each other at all. And we're like, we don't know what's going to happen, but it was so awesome. I think, first of all, just God helped me to use that to really just help me grow closer to Him in my relationship with Him, and just learning more. Even the Life Now series, even though a lot of it was basic stuff I knew, it was still so good to go through that again, to just learn more about Jesus and what He wants me to be doing with my life here, and just how He really does want to use all of us so badly just to reach the nation for Him. And I think that disciple group helped so much with that, just encouraging each other to practice the bridge diagram, learn the bridge diagram more, and actually go out and share with others, because it still took me a while to be comfortable doing that. Still get nervous when I go out, but it's just definitely seeing how God wants to use all of us in mighty ways, no matter how much we know going into it or anything. He just really wants us to start a disciple group or join a disciple group, and just trust Him to do the rest. And I think He's definitely shown me that I don't have to rely on my own strength or my own abilities, but just how He's totally going to use each of us to just do His work, and He just wants people who are willing to do that and who love Him. So that's just helped me grow so much in my relationship with God, and then through that just sharing with others and being equipped with how to start a disciple group and even to share my faith with others. So He's definitely used that, and I've actually just recently started a disciple group with Lauren and Sammy and Meredith and 3 of the new girls. It's been so amazing to see already, like, never doubt God to do anything, because I'm like, I don't know if they're for sure going to be super excited about this at first, but they are so excited, and just to be learning more about God and being connected with other girls, and to even just learning how to start a disciple group of their own pretty soon, and if they feel ready. So it's just been awesome to see all the work that God's been doing through disciple groups. So yeah.